the Batman movie will be like in 2025 or 26. And I want to talk about it because the movie like shouldn't have like but I the superhero in the movie Batman the movie that roots went back his roots and then now it's having a director is James Gunn and like the Batman why it got pushed to 2025 or 26 because like the first movie was good. It was directed by like a different director. It was right the characters and then now is pushing to a new direction. I hadn't seen any spin-off that was kind of like supposed to be the Catwoman and like I know the movies like the directions like Resident Evil, Batman, we need like why we need another series, another movie like Batman and Resident Evil because like I don't know how to I'm guessing I'm just a fan like how I director or to motivate others to make a movie like Batman or Resident Evil. Like there's Chicken Run and it come out and Chicken Donut Nuggets and it has its own by its own original owners. I'm just talking and how it's amazing this direction and like I don't know like how like movie reference because sometimes it will come out I forgot like how Resident Evil came out maybe just by Chicken Run and if there's another third movie Chicken Run because Netflix has it. So it's not in the movie theaters, Netflix has it. And it's not like how it was in the year 2019 where it's like exclusive and then it comes to HBO Max or Max now. They used to have like the movies coming out in theaters then in the streaming service to watch. And even so that's something well Chicken Run like I don't how because like the movie Resident Evil is good, you know. Like I just thought but how it started the movie or CGI how it started and how like which movie that got them to come out. Ghost in the Shell. This is the reason why Ghost in the Shell needs to come out. So that I'm just a fan only. I'm just talking to see which movie that is that came out first. That kind of motivate the others to make their movies like Resident Evil, Batman. Like this has a lot of like scenes and it's good. I'm not like so expert on movies, but I've seen this movie. It's like made by chickens, control. They were in an island, and then they have to save their kind, and then they save the main character has like a family, and then it's fiction. It's a fiction movie, and then he saved his family, and then went back. I know they have Tweety, the main villain, to come back and maybe take down the old chicken from the next one, because I think there could be a third one. Like, it got me a lot of thinking, and I rewatched this movie a few times. I'm like, how the other movies will come out. Even so, it would take long to be released, or a sequel, or a story that makes so that it could come out. And there's another one, like Batman, like how Batman came out, how was released in movie theaters, and like how it was released. Even Resident Evil, how both movies come out. Like, that's why I'm like watching movies, trying to see which movie came out for Resident Evil. Like Ghost in the Shell kind of did, but Ghost in the Shell is its own thing, and it's released. Berserker, I think it's Berserker, Psychopaths from an anime series, and then they brought them all together to form a movie. And Resident Evil Vendetta, the director, and they form all together. Psychopaths, Ghost in the Shell, Berserker, I think, and creators, and then they make Resident Evil Vendetta, and then the sequel to Resident Evil Death Island, and that's sad because seeing the movie of Resident Evil Death Island is kind of sad because as a fan, that was the original series that you played on the video games, and it came back, the original, and in its original form, characters, but it's not how it doesn't feel the same anymore, because like it's not releasing Revelation 3, all the series to pop out. It's now there's not any new update or something to release or a movie. Ghost in the Shell, there's a reason why it got bought. Ghost in the Shell is similar to Resident Evil, but it's like its story and its was created and how it looks. I'm a Resident Evil fan, and I watch movies. That's why I know just a few things on that. And the Ghost in the Shell got bought recently, and they're gonna release a movie, and that's something. And always trying to find answers for Ghost in the Shell. The new is gonna be released in June 20 something, 22 to 26, I think, between those dates. And thinking, because like, for example, like if it's released, what something else is it? Berserker is released. I always see Berserker, and I trying to see that if Berserker comes out or Ghost in the Shell comes out, other movies will come out, or series anime, or the streaming service gets like a temporary season or something like that. Or like Berserker is coming out, the Captain Tsubasa, Super Campeones, or like it is kind of like waiting for a Resident Evil movie and the Batman movie. There's a Batman Ninja because there's a sequel. Like you do book reports or storybook reports, and you get a grade on that, and you know what's coming because there's a sequel. Just like Batman Ninja will come out, and there's like Resident Evil Island. I look back to Resident Evil Island, the movie, trying to find like answers, trying to find something that maybe it will come out in another movie. Or I try so hard looking into like villains, see clues of like the story, the words like Vandella, the villain, Mara Gomez, and connection to what's left of the villains of Resident Evil, the universe. Trying to find like there's a VR demo of Vendetta, but not release a game yet. Over version 3. That's what you feel, right? When you watch Resident Evil, the movie, and then you feel like that's the original because because Vendetta, the video game, you kind of can guess right that which game series will come out of the originals, but they decided to do a reimagine, so it's harder to tell. But with the original story of like Resident Evil, you could see that what's next. Well, it's not coming out. Like the movies, like I'm trying to look in because to see another movie is not for me at all. I'm just a fan. Just finding some answers because from Resident Evil 6, where the movie all started. No, the CGI started with this generation on its own, from mobile, from iOS, Android, from iOS, iPhone, Resident Evil this generation, and that was in 2008. But they upgraded their handheld controls, and there's a Resident Evil 4, but not like exclusive, like something like how Resident Evil this generation was. It was in iOS, and I hadn't played the iPhone 15 Pro, but they hadn't like they got Capcom Resident Evil 4 to iPhone 15, but they didn't release or make like something with Capcom with Apple, so that like the Resident Evil this generation on iPhone will be something. And they hadn't released it yet. It's like Resident Degeneration. Resident Degeneration was in Spawn. Resident Deadly Silence. That's on the Switch. That's kind of exclusive. And always looking in that game and feel like, when will another release? It has to kind of be exclusive. And also, some say it's wrong, or like why it should be exclusive, but it has to, because that's why you get Revelation 1 and Resident Zero GameCube. And I see why there hasn't been another remake since Resident Zero or Resident 1, because like it needs to be exclusive, and so you can watch or play the series on the platform or something like that. And Resident Zero is something, and it hasn't been on. I know, because like I'm a fan, but I know waiting is something. But like the movie Batman is pushed back because they changed the director, or someone now is James Gunn in charge of that Batman series, and it was supposed to not be like touched, not supposed to be like it was its own version, and not part of any of the superheroes, but it's gonna be part of it. At least right before they rebooted all the series, Batman was on its own version, and it was saying it will have a spin-off, such, and they didn't release. And going back to Resident Evil Death Island is like trying to like the cover, like what clues more? There's not any. I tried. Like, why didn't others speak about Glenn Arias and Mer Gomez? Like, did they have another team survivor? Did they have another teammate? Why I say that? Because like that could be something like a sequel or another movie. And Leon, what he's doing, what's his gear, what he's having the gear, and Claire, not Chris. I'm not gonna pay attention to Chris because like Jill trying to find like answers from their the look, and Leon like what he's doing. So Claire, like I know he came back. That's something. Rebecca does look like it's prepared for another series, like Revelation 3, but it hasn't come out, and none didn't come out yet, and like that's why Ghost in the Shell did renew its license. I don't know much about that, but it's gonna be released to movie theaters, and that's something. That's something, right? Just like Berserker, or I don't know, they made a new series yet. Berserker hasn't made a new series yet. They didn't come up with a story yet to continue this. It's like Berserker and Ghost in the Shell, Dragon Ball Super, the new season hasn't come out, and like Like Resident Evil Zero was released, the GameCube and Resident Evil 1 was made, and people like people didn't understand that both titles was released in GameCube. It was exclusive, and Revelation came to the 3DS, and that was something. Because of that, it was good for me, because I always stare at the Resident Evil Deadly Science on the DS and look and just wait. Doing so is a bummer, but I have patience. Like, look, someday it will be released. Another series that will continue to the timeline of Resident Evil, its connection to the story of the main characters, and Resident Evil Zero, Resident Evil 1, the Revelation, and then Revelation 2 didn't came to the DS at all. It came to the PlayStation, and that's it. And I feel, for me, I feel like that was the wrong side, because like Revelation 2 used to be on the DS, on Nintendo platform, because you will play the series just like Resident Evil Zero, 1, Deadly Science, the DS, and there's a Resident Evil Mercenaries 3DS, and I feel like there was more content than PlayStation or Xbox that I see. I hadn't seen like Xbox or PlayStation get more content, more like something with the Resident Evil series, and it been like that. And the Nintendo, the platform has Resident Evil Zero, Resident Evil 1, Resident Evil Mercenaries 3DS, and it has that. Well, they didn't like took out like they didn't took like Resident Evil Degeneration. That would be something. Or they didn't like renew Resident Evil Zero remake. It's all like remasters, and the series remastered Zero, remastered 1. No, the Resident Evil 3 didn't become remastered in the platform of Nintendo. It's on PlayStation, and I don't understand why. And look how Resident Evil 3 look, and it's like speed running. They should like, and Revelation 2 was something, right? Because even so it was speed running, was a lot of content, right? There was a lot of content. There was like a lot of areas. I don't think, but for me, I don't think Revelation 2 was speed running. I don't think it was at all. I believe others do, but not me. I don't think that it was intended to be speed running. Revelation 2, that's because you have all the content returning. You have all the things that wasn't cut. It made it into Revelation 2, and that's why I'm explaining this. Like, Revelation 2 didn't come to Nintendo platform. It came to PlayStation. I really hope Revelation 3 will come out to PlayStation, Nintendo platform, because that'd be a good choice. And even so, it's just temporary, or I don't know how long it will be in Nintendo platform, or if it ever be. But it is, that is good, because like you got to see the point of view of the series into Nintendo platform, because Nintendo Resident Evil Deadly Silence was multiplayer. They has multiplayer in the mansion. And there is Resident Zero, and that could have been co-op or something like that in the past that had a chance with it. And there's like Resident 3 that would have been remastered. But I don't think PlayStation give Resident 3 to Nintendo platform, because if it does, I think you would have remaster series. And but I see for Resident 3 and 2 are the one that did the Resident Resistance, Resident 3, Separate Ways. And then when you look in the notes of Resident 4, Operation Javier, it's in the Dark Side Chronicles, and I see why the Dark Side Chronicles was in the Nintendo platform, and it's good. It was good. I finally understand, and I was like, okay, it needs to be another one. I don't think Resident Evil Operation Javier will. I don't think there will be another update for Resident Evil 4, like a update with Separate Ways, and then you have Operation Javier also with it in the same Resident Evil 4 game. Well, they did, and I look in the notes. Every time playing the playthrough in Resident Evil 4 and passing by, and I always check that note, the notes of Krauser, where he left his tent, and there's the picture of Leon, and there's the Operation Javier, and I feel like this would have been something. This would have been something similar to like Code Veronica back in the day, and that would be like a new direction, and they would have brought back, like, they hadn't made a series since Code Veronica, just reimagine Separate Ways, and they would have done Operation Javier. I think if Nintendo platform had Operation Javier, I think it would have been a shooting game or game to their platform, and then maybe Revelation 3, and that'd be something. And the movies, I'm bought by Death Island only. I rewatch it. I see in the ending, it just shows. It just so I don't know what timeline take place, which show choppers in the ending, and then Chris Redfield, and then there's Jill, and they say welcome back to the team, and then they're all leaving, and that's it. And I didn't got any more clues. Look in the dialogue, see in there when they're talking with something to give me clues, like, oh, there'll be another movie, or like another movie, and there's not any yet. Maybe others perhaps than me are good at it. We'll see. I'll be like, okay, Resident Evil 6 say Vendetta. Okay, Resident Evil 6 by Chris Redfield by Pierce Nevins, and his ending where Chris and Pierce Nevins fight, and then Pierce say, "Good thing Bint isn't around. You would have been your Vendetta or something," and then you got Vendetta. Okay. And then I went to Vendetta, see the movie. There's no words. Maybe there was, but I missed out. Oh, and then, but Mira Gomez, okay, I got that because she's alive. She's connected to Glen Arias. Okay, the next one, Resident Evil, um, the where Leon meets up with the scientist. It's fiction, and Leon meet up with the scientist. There's Mary Gomez from upstairs. That okay, Resident 4, because the stairs where you're running, if you're doing speed running, and you see the scientist from his Death Island when he fell off the stairs, and then this Mary Gomez popping out of the shadows before showing her the reveal. And then I was like, okay, that's Resident 4. That one area, okay, that's something that they did. They put that in Resident 4 because they're using the graphics or engine or graphics what they did and put it into Resident 4. So okay, I got that. But no other words, no other villain. Just Rebecca and Claire are kind of in the BSA. Jill, I don't know what she's doing. Jill perhaps went with Leon, but I don't know what time it took place. And that's it in that series. There's no other clues with series. Even the Batman. No. The movies. I try to. There's a rumor with a Darkside Chronicles look with Resident Zero. I don't know if they're gonna. Perhaps they're gonna treat it the same as Walker Arkham City. The cast, they kind of look like them, but not really. Not the one. Maybe Claire and Chris does, but there's a Jill, you know. If they give like they did before in Welcome Arkham City, I don't think they would like kind of look up in all videos and see feedbacks or something, or fan service or something like that, where they put the characters in the movie or something like that. If they do a Resident Zero, it's to be the same characters that look like very close to like Rebecca Chambers, Billy Cortland, Chris Redfield. That's the director that they choose the movies from them, because the way I see the movies, I think they could have done a proper Resident Zero retelling. Like, I think they will go Resident 4. There's not a movie yet for Resident 4. Oh, Resident Zero, Rebecca, and the director they choose, I don't know. And there's like Rebecca, there's Billy, Edward, there's all the Bravo team, and the series, like it's like similar to the Batman, you know, it's like what, not a Batman, it's like what, it's being like changed maybe, or there's a sequel of the Batman Ninja, you know. I think they noticed the movies, and that's why they want to finish the movie, because there's a Batman sequel. So, and I'm like, oh good, there's a sequel of Batman, because Batman didn't return to his timeline yet, and now he's in a ninja place in the anime. And what's else? Is I always go back in to Resident Evil Death Island and always look in this picture like, okay, this is a liquor hunter mix. Is there another villain in there? It has to be. I look everywhere. I check if Glen Arias and Mary Gomez, there's another connection to them. There's the connection from Resident Evil Village, the Lady Miranda, and those other characters. Where is there a mercenary similar to Glen Arias? Is there, because it's always different, you know? There's like evil villain, lion, oh, a mercenary, a from Damnation, who's like a president, in Damnation. There's like this generation. There was like the guy that wants to show the type of the creature he's becoming, but they were trying to take him down. And this generation, and it's similar to Infinite Darkness. And there's exclusive in Netflix with Resident Evil and Spider-Verse to watch, for those to watch, because the movies made a mistake of not releasing Resident Evil Death Island in movie theaters, and so it's in Netflix. And but it did come out in Mexico too, movie theaters. And like, what could I say as a fan? And does not like kind of take charge at all. But like Leon, what else? You know, I've been listening to other talk about Resident Evil, and I didn't see like they're saving up the series. Like Resident Zero, I want to talk about it now because like I haven't seen others talk about Resident Zero. The Pachinko, that Metal Gear, I don't know why it's always Resident Evil behind than Metal Gear. Like usually Resident Evil is supposed to be like head on. It's supposed to be the starter. Like Resident Evil is supposed to be like releasing, not be behind by any others, like not giving them like perhaps they will give them a chance, but maybe not, right? But Konami released Metal Gear. they're releasing Metal Gear. There's a that's from Pachinko. It's from a Pachinko, right? Like they kind of won because they have like a Pachinko, and they're releasing the Metal Gear Solid 3 remake and Silent Hill. And I don't think Resident Evil intended to like give them a pass for them to release Metal Gear. Like there is a demo for Resident Evil Vendetta for VR. Like they were already like Resident Evil was already winning, right? Like they're on fire with the remakes, the movies, and when will like Revelation 3 come out or Vendetta demo? There's a Metal Gear Solid 3 and it's releasing. I don't think like Resident Evil now. No, they have to like they already shows the boss, they already shows Solid Snake, Big Boss, Naked Snake, and no Resident Evil. Resident Evil has a Pachinko too. Is Vendetta, and I think it's gonna come out in PS6 or PS7 because the way Metal Gear Solid 3 is coming out, I don't know if Resident Evil will release Vendetta in PS6 or PS7 or PlayStation 6 or PlayStation 7 or the new Xbox Series, new Xbox. No, like Xbox could, like they got Metal Gear to come out in the trailer in Xbox for a win. If why they didn't do Resident Evil in Xbox, maybe Revelation 3 or the Vendetta or VR or PlayStation has VR. No, they have The Last of Us. They have The Last of Us Part 2, and they have like they put the remake on The Last of Us, and I don't know if they want the VR for Resident Evil. I think it could. I think Xbox could because why? Like this is right now PlayStation and Nintendo and release any of like Resident Evil out or Federation 3 that most fans want or Code Veronica or Resident 0. I don't know about Resident 5, but Xbox could. Like right now, it's different than how it was in 2008, and the iOS iPhone only had Resident Evil 4 and big triple AA titles, and they have Resident Evil 4 and Village, but not like something exclusive temporary on like Resident this generation to play on the iPhone or maybe Xbox will. Like imagine if, because Xbox right now is kind of like listening to the fans, and they have like streaming. The fans play their games and they search their games. They have that one plus with games, they play games live. I don't think PlayStation they did pay attention and put in live streams or not like Switch games. Put more care to show more care to the fans to win over, and that Xbox has win that. They have like Switch games, you switch and you play live, and the game doesn't end your live stream. That's why they won. And if they do know anything they're gonna do with Xbox, if they do kind of like handheld phones or something like that, and when they release Revelation 3, will they have their own VR? Will they even care about VR? Will they release like they have Street Fighter 6 in Xbox, have Metal Gear Solid 3 that's shown in Xbox in the trailer that they kind of did show they won. I mean they kind of listened to the fans, maybe? And if they still do, will they release Revelation 3 or Vendetta in Xbox? Even so, it's not exclusive and it's in different platforms. When it comes out in Xbox with Revelation 3, Resident Evil, Resident Zero Core, Remake, or Resident Evil 1, maybe Resident Veronica, because why not? Why I'm talking about this now? Because like Xbox is listening to the fans maybe, and they put the live stream with games that you play, live stream, and then you switch games, you're still live streaming. Maybe they care about that too, for the fans to enjoy their consoles more. I see why. And if they do that, what about Revelation 3? What about? Even with 3, there was a sequel. There is, in the end, if they see the ending of Evil Within 2, there was like something that would have been for Evil Within 3, but they hadn't. But if they didn't if they like try again with Resident Evil Vendetta, Revelation 3, like a movie CGI universe of Vendetta, maybe fans want to play that. I'm saying I'm not good with talking. I'm doing my best with my commentary, and I don't know much about like movie series and such. And Resident Evil, I think it could go to Xbox. And then if Resident Zero comes to Xbox remake or remaster for speedrunning, maybe timer for speedrunning. If Xbox has Resident Evil remake and Resident Evil, I don't know, this generation maybe. I don't think it's possible, because I don't think. Well, I see Metal Gear, but it's always get me wrong, because maybe it's like one time only, and they only show Metal Gear that that's why they won, because the fans they play their console. It's like a PC. They play Game Pass. They switch games. They play live streaming on different games. What else they could do? I don't think they want Resident Evil. Maybe they will. Or I think they will want Resident Evil. Maybe because if they shut down Evil Within 3, and maybe fans want to play Evil Within 3, well, but they shut it down. Well, that's why that got me like, oh, okay. Like, they took down Evil Within 3. What happened to Resident Evil is they want Resident Evil 0 remake. There could be co-op, there could be survivor, they probably will play. I'm just talking on it, this is my opinion. Because like they're gonna play Resident Evil 0, co-op, monsters, helping each other. Resident Evil 1, stars in the Xbox playing, I don't know, playing it, 4 stars members surviving, and have them escape from a mansion, or at most maybe others wants like I said earlier ago, a remaster trilogy, like Resident Evil 0, 1, 3, 2, skip doors maybe, like how modders using with skip doors and get faster time, doing glitches. Why don't I think they will do that? And there's Resident Evil 4 in Xbox. There's like performance. There's a good Xbox Series X. There's a good series. I don't know if they want Spider-Verse in Xbox, because like Xbox could really win. But I'm just guessing, because like how they got Metal Gear 3 out and Xbox and PlayStation. Maybe PlayStation is not listening hard enough in of the fans. PlayStation. I was a PlayStation player. I still am. But I got Xbox and I play Switch games. See all it's good, it's better. I see why they're good. Don't think they're not like winning or something like that. They have a Game Pass. They have like people to play on their system. They have like PC. And me. But what my problem was from PlayStation 4 was to play live stream and switch games, and that didn't did well for me. And even the PS5, it shows the PS5. I'm not an expert on like systems or something like that, or consoles, or what requirement, what the RTX or something like that. No, I'm just a normal fan that the PS5, they didn't kind of listen, they didn't put like the streaming, I play streaming. So where's my Switch, my game? Even so there's like permanent subscription, there's like games in there. Why they forgotten like listen to the fan? Why it took so long for them to put the PS2 games? Why so long, right? Why it can't be there already? And where's the Resident Evil? Where's the demo? Where's the Vendetta demo? Where's the it exists? Why so harsh? And then the streaming, there's like no switching games, only one game per stream, live streaming. And Xbox has live stream. It's not for me at all. and I play it on like Twitch. I play games. Oh, I can switch. I can play. But I'm not like not gonna jinx it. And they have. But why just Metal Gear? Why can't it just be? Maybe just take Revelation 3 or Xbox. You know, like why can't I just take Revelation 3? Like put Revelation 3 or Resident Zero, then so that to end the videos that I keep like watching, like the always like popping up and like, oh, Resident Zero will come out, or Resident Remaster, the trilogy, where's the skip doors, and the speedrun, and I have a timer. I have like a green screen, or have like the next. I don't think they will do console next, or it's handheld. Like, I want a timer, maybe on top, or I stream it, or on YouTube. Maybe they will put YouTube and Twitch or something like that. Or like they could do a live chat and have you playing and see and be more like Twitch kind of, or YouTube. Maybe more like Twitch chat or like that I'm seeing. And Division 3 and like why like cut down Battle Royale of the Division, like had a chance. I'm not like expert on multiplayer, like just have like as it was multiplayer, the Division Battle Royale that I think fans wanted to play with the Division, and the last was multiplayer, and both got canceled. And what Division 3, the popular series, and like Metal Gear is from Pachinko, right? Yeah, like I need to like, kind of listen to while I'm just talking only, and like the Pachinko is from Metal Gear, right? And then Metal Gear came out from Xbox. What? That's it? That's perhaps it? Is that all it's gonna show? Like I'm worried because like I say, I'm not like a PC guy, or I don't know much about PC, I don't know much about Xbox, I don't know much about like that, the consoles, and because PlayStation, like, okay, I got PlayStation, but what's the next series? Will come out Resident Evil? What they could do anything with the series? And Xbox, like it will be, I know it's gonna be handheld, or with, it's gonna be kind of phone, but Xbox. How strong it would be. I don't want it to be overheated. Will you put Variation 3? Will you put this generation? Resident Evil? Will you put Resident Evil Variation 3? Will you put Vendetta into a game in Xbox? Will you have a VR? Because what I'm seeing in PlayStation, VR, they have VR 2, but they're holding all the good releases, good that's not coming out, like Vendetta, Revelation 3, and what, like Nintendo on new, a new wherever Switch will come, and PlayStation's not doing anything with the series. That's what's particular. I see why. Because the one that was in charge of the PlayStation was like, that would make sense, right? Because it's feel like what it was in kind of E3, where you don't need to listen. I'm just talking. Harry, I'm just a fan only. Don't take this serious. Everyone has their opinion, and that the like Last of Us multiplayer would have been released, right? If the PlayStation that was in charge would have released it, that would make sense, right? Even Division, but I don't think Division Battle Royale will come out because it's independent. It's not like exclusive to PlayStation. It's in kind of in Xbox, PlayStation with. They're independent. That's why. And the but I think 100% that Last of Us multiplayer would have done well and would have come out. That's what I believe. But then the PlayStation that was in charge left, and that's why it got canceled. But now, the Evil Within 3 also got canceled. Why it took so long? No one talks about Evil Within 3. They don't. What did Xbox listen? Evil Within 3. Did Bethesda listen to the Evil Within videos and have Evil Within 3? Why it took so long? There's a sequel. There's a ending, but I think it got canceled. But now, Metal Gear. Okay, that it was so they took that shut down Evil Within 3, and there's a Metal Gear in Xbox. I really hope the games that could still work, like Revelation 3, Resident Evil Vendetta, Resident Evil 0, Remake, Resident Evil 1, Code Veronica Remake, Operation Javier, and Xbox, so I don't think they will. The Switch, maybe. The Switch, I will have. They will release different platforms on the series with Halo and PlayStation, and then in the Switch. The next one, we don't know if Revelation 3 will come out. That took so long. Revelation, I remember when Revelation came out, it was still in 2009 or 2012, what year that Revelation 1 came out for the 3DS, and that didn't took so long. It came out, and now it's different. That's why I'm talking, because it took so long. There's so many, it took so long. I don't know if Revelation 3 will come out. When it comes out in the Switch, I go for the Switch because, like it's created by Resident Evil. You gotta understand the details, the characters, and story. It counts for the difficulty and the speed running and the smartness. That's why I go for Revelation 3. Then like Silent Hill, the new one, is back, but it's not good. I don't know about graphics. Metal Gear Solid 3. Like, you gotta understand, like, you know, like graphics, I know Resident Evil could do much better with graphics, No, because the CGI, Jeff Island and Vendetta, you see the series, it has good graphics. And I know Revelation 3 will be like something good, because it will be like back to the main characters. They've been since Revelation 2 come out. But that's taking long, just like PlayStation. PlayStation's acting more like Nintendo. They're acting more like Nintendo. They're releasing the like different series. No, like 1886, The Order 2. No, last was multiplayer. No, Resident Evil. On their PlayStation when they released and their showcase. No, like that series, like it changed things that which I really kind of know, and that's why I see Xbox. It has like, I don't care. It's going different platform of Halo. It's good. I just care about if they will have some title, specific titles for Xbox, because like iPhone, there's Resident Evil 4, no Resident Evil this generation, no Resident Evil this generation, the mobile game remake, or no Fading City on NES games, or the Evil Within 3 that most was waiting, included me, and it's gone. It's the only series that was the Survivor Horde was returning, because maybe they've forgotten. They made a big kind of mistake. I'm not gonna say it's a mistake. I'm gonna say like 50-50 chance, and that the Survivor Horde returned for a reason, because Resident Evil was taking so long. It took it so long, and that's why Evil Within 1 came out, because Resident Evil Remake, they were worried that Resident Evil Remake wasn't gonna be like the original or something, and that's why the most players went with Evil Within 1, and it went back to Survival Horror, and then Evil Within 2, and Evil Within 3 didn't come out, and you would have continued with Evil Within 3 and 4, but hey, don't forget, the creator of Survival Horror of Evil Within has a feature, and he gives the thumbs up to Resident Evil, and they continue with Resident Evil, but they are taking long. That's the point. That's the question of that, and that's why Evil Within 1 came out, and Evil Within 2, and like Xbox has its own. And so they merge. I didn't know much about Bethesda, and that they have Evil Within series versus Resident Evil, and because like Silent Hill took longer, but like Resident Evil like decided to release games because of Evil Within, and No 3 come out, and so they closed the Evil Within series. But I think they still could release it. That I think they could release Evil Within 3 because it's not finished. There's still I see why the creator of Survivor Horror left, and Evil Within 3 was still going. It was still go. Maybe finish up Beacon, or it was still. We don't know. I don't know if the story will continue, or if that would be the last one of Evil Within. And they close it, and now the most Resident players that plays a lot has to wait for Resident Evil to release Generation 3, or release Resident Zero, remake Resident Evil Code Veronica, and Resident Evil 4 came out in 2023. 4 and 5, 2025. No releases, no updates, no. Maybe it will be releasing some other place. A trailer maybe on their own. But that's kind of the wait, and that's why Evil Within was made. The first place to bring back horror horror and the hype train. And now it's closed. Now there's Metal Gear left. I think Xbox is still the same because they will release different platform, but they have Metal Gear and they have Silent Hill. I didn't know if Silent Hill will come to Xbox because like telling PlayStation, hey, where's Vendetta? Release Resident Evil Vendetta, and that's it. That's all because you got VR2. I have VR2. Where's Vendetta? Where is it? Where is the VR? There's a Pachinko. You see this? Metal Gear Solid 3 1? Because they're from the Pachinko series. And they released it. But where's Vendetta? I saw the graphics. I don't think Resident Evil is gonna give. That's the good news, you know? You gotta understand between Metal Gear and Resident Evil. Metal Gear is being made by a different studio. It's good, but they probably will cut content or something like that. Resident Evil, do the same as Evil, just decide to update their, like from Resident Evil 4 and the graphics. Of course they have the graphics. Of course, because I saw the movie of Vendetta. This is my opinion, but like I want to see the Vendetta movie into a game so I could play VR and play it, see how it look. How strong is the VR 2 or VR 3 that they're gonna do? VR 3 comes out, that means it'd be PS6, and then if it's strong, 8K or 4K or 60 FPS, 120 FPS, switch games now, maybe listen now, put switch games, put Twitch, YouTube, switch games while I don't keep ending my live stream and play it and play VR and maybe like using my webcam and green screen, keep it the same from PS5 and play VR and shoot from first person and like and Parasite Eve. Silent Hill is coming PS5. I didn't know Xbox, man. But the Silent Hill team is different. It's been so long since they kind of like take charge on their series and they make the graphics good and compete. They still could compete against Resident Evil because like Silent Hill is the first that's kind of like an open war, and I see why Evil Within put that in Evil Within 2. But Silent Hill is like something. It was like you're in the fog, you go straight to the city, and it's a big, wild, open area, large map. And also, it doesn't feel like it is. It brings back. Oh, it does feel like it was like what the other series used to have before content, and we don't know if like Silent Hill listen more. Maybe they're more restricted than Resident Evil, but like what they have with Silent Hill, Metal Gear, but like Resident Evil does like listen. I kind of do, like Resident Evil does listen, and they could bring Vendetta if they want. But Silent Hill was out so long. Why so long? They finished the series of Silent Hill. Resident Evil hasn't finished the series yet. That's why it's still going, and they still have the same team with Resident Evil. They still like talk to the former Resident Evil team, and they do the Resident Evil series. That's why they keep going. And the Silent Hill like finally returned, but they didn't have the same team or something like that. Metal Gear and Silent Hill, but like they keep the voice. There's a difference between. I don't understand. Like Resident Evil voiced actors is good. I accept Leon. I accept because like they brought back the Resident Evil Island. They brought back the performance and stuff. Claire, and I understand, you know. I understand. I accept the graphics that they chose, but I know Resident Evil could do way better. I know they could do way better. It's just to decide to just keep like the RE engine, and Metal Gear Solid, the Metal Gear Solid 3, and the Big Boss. So they kept the original voice actors from the game. It's only the Silent Hill. I'm not gonna take sides. I'm just talking on it. And they have Metal Gear, they have the original voice actors. They put David Hayter as Big Boss, and the boss. There's no spin-off. There's a difference between Resident Evil timeline and Silent Hill. Well, Metal Gear has like PSP. No spin-off of the boss. Really? I think they did kind of see that. I don't know who think about the boss, the Star Wars, the story between them, and make it into a game, but they didn't. And the Resident Evil has timeline. Even so they're aging them, but they're going back to the timeline. They like so well the story, right? Like perhaps Resident Evil has an advantage on that. They have like Revelation 3, they have like Quebeca, the story of what will take place, the BSAA of Chris Redfield, what story movie we would do, why they're saving it, or what, or there not be any more movies. I think they will. But the Ethan Winters is over. Lane Miranda wasn't part of the series. The Big Boss is something like graphics. They have. It's a movie. I know that. They can't. Yeah, probably they will. I'm trying to guess. They probably will like change some things, but this is a movie. This like you bring back to the original voice actors. You put that in the Metal Gear Solid 3, and it's a movie. Maybe they won against Resident Evil. I'm a Resident Evil player. Like I say, I don't take sides, but I'm a Resident Evil player, and play along of Resident Evil. Metal Gear kind of won because like not Silent Hill, but Metal Gear 3. You know why? Because Metal Gear 3 is a movie. It's a movie. It's thematic. It's a graphics. The Resident Evil 3 remake could have had thematics, the performance, the content. There's not Metal Gear Solid 3 director cut, and Metal Gear. Maybe they didn't understand. See how Metal Gear 3 won? Metal Gear has the original form of Naked Snake. It has the stealth mission, stealth camouflage. It has stealth mission. It has him like his original form, his voice. I don't know. I think they do have a voice for Snake, but I see why Konami feel like they don't want to like change that, and they give the original voice of Solid Snake. And I'm like, what? They won. It's a movie. Metal Gear Solid 3 is not a movie. It won an award so many. I see why it won so many titles, so many awards. Metal Gear Solid 5, Metal Gear Solid 4, Patriots, Son of the Patriots, or Liberty, whatever, from Metal Gear Solid 2, Metal Gear Solid 3. Look how Snake is. They won. The difference between, like, this is a movie. This maybe they didn't understand when I said. Maybe they didn't understand that it's supposed to be a movie, and don't like change the content. Don't like cut content. Maybe you could change it, but don't change the movie look. And look how it is. Big Boss. Well, I don't think they won against Resident Evil, because like Resident Evil has they have this. They have this. This is what they're fighting. If they want, they could kill off Leon. If they want, because it exists from the Game Boy. but the fact for me, I kind of accept the loss because Metal Gear has Metal Gear Solid 5, how it looks and stuff. That could be like working with like how Metal Gear did with the cars and tanks and the chopper, the look in the map. It's like your own base, your own things. You play. You have your own base. You're big boss. You're your own in charge and stuff. And I hadn't seen Resident Evil done. I hadn't seen Resident Evil done an open war, an open map, like Resident Zero. It only shows demonstrations, but like most of them didn't understand. That's why right before the creator of Resident Evil left, it was in charge of the CGI, did a Resident Evil Vendetta demo, and you could play it in the demo, Vendetta, and all the Resident Evil series demonstration doesn't let you play, there's no demo, it shows chainsaw mode only, but no, they didn't put in the series, they didn't add it in, they didn't like put it in Resident Evil 4 so I could play it, and they didn't do that. They didn't put it in the series. And Metal Gear, like, I understand it took long. Did they listen to the fans? Did they cut content? No. Did they change some things? Yeah, just like Resident Evil 4. But Resident Evil it's harder, but there's a demo that you could play Resident Evil Vendetta with your VR. And you could keep playing it, right? You could play it forever because it's a demo. And even chainsaw mode. That's the example that I want to say. Like, why can't they put that in the game? Why can't they be more freely and just put an update and so we could play those levels and stuff? But at least there's a Resident Evil Vendetta demo, and it exists. It's like a spotlight, like it's like something so you could look forward to it. But even so, if they don't release it, you could play it just like Resident Evil 4 Chainsaw mode. You could play it, and you even could play Resident Evil 3 and Resident Evil 2. Oh, this looks different than the original Resident Evil 3 remake or Resident Evil 4 remake. No, this looks a lot better, the demos. How come the demos look more better than the original Resident Evil 4? The chainsaw mode and then the graphics, I know they could do because they released it in Death Island. This is the original Resident Evil. I know they could do, but I always like dreaming about this series, the Vendetta, or Revelation 3. Version 2 is good, but like, really, you're not like you're not gonna give the fans what they wanted. Like, not be too hard, not to be too harsh, but you're not gonna give the fans the Resident Evil Death Island or Resident Evil Vendetta, Revelation or Code Veronica or Resident Zero. You're not gonna give that to them, but you're releasing the series 2 years apart, right? 2 years and another 2 years, and so that they're not, so the fans could play it, and but you're not giving them the original. You're not giving them the complete package, like Chainsaw Mode, the Revelation 3, Resident Evil 0, Resident Evil 1, the Tyrant, the Crows, the Forest, the spiders, the difficulty, the versus nemesis, 3 bosses form or facing them, and you know, I don't know if you're listening or stuff, but look at Metal Gear did. This give the fans, like, they give them Metal Gear 3. I don't know how long for them. It's a different story for them. Like, I think Resident Evil does listen. I don't know about the Resident Evil team, but M2 kind of listen. Kind of. Maybe because they did Slippery Rays and Resident Evil Resistance. And this is a different story. Like even so they win, but you don't know how long. I know it will be released Silent Hill in October. But that took them forever, right? And how long Resident Evil's been doing this? They were like going on fire. They're releasing titles. They're releasing Code Veronica. Well, they want to release Code Veronica now or Resident Zero because Metal Gear releasing this. So okay, they're releasing this. Now we have to release Resident Zero or Code Veronica. I want Resident Zero first because like it's the very game. It's the co-op that I want to play. That didn't have co-op in survival horror, a very, very difficult survival horror. They have to play with Billy or play with someone, that'd be good. Or single player, whatever. As you see, Resident Evil 4 is popular. You see why Resident Evil 4 is so popular? It's a very popular series that Resident Evil has, and it is a popular series. It is. Like they changed, they cut No, I don't care. I care about the Resident Evil team. Why? Look, I will get to that point. when I started like more on M2, if they ever exist. I like Resident Evil 4. I like Resident Evil 4. I like Resident Evil 4 because they have like I see why, like I understand the fans want original Resident Evil team to do Resident Evil 4. Well, M2, if they exist, if there is M2 that did Resident Evil Resistance, that did Resident Evil 4 the separate ways, they could have put Ashley campaign, right? There is a cutscene where Ashley appeared and she was running away. Like the team of Resident Evil 4, like they did Resident Evil 4 good, but they made Resident Evil 2, and like Resident Evil 4, they didn't cut content because they brought the team of Resident Evil 4. Maybe they hadn't, like, maybe they will release Resident Evil 0, Code Veronica. It's hard to say. We don't know if Resident Evil 5 will come out. Like Leon, they brought back like the original, the title, the soundtrack, and they like Resident Evil 3, like that's something that's released in 2020, then 2019, and Resident Evil 4, and then Resident Evil Village in 2021, and then 2023, and then like Resident Evil's been doing this. Okay, and now I'll get to the point why I chose like Resident Evil team, then some other like how Resident Evil Death Island and Vendetta. Look, there's a difference of them than the others because like Resident Evil 4 VR, that there's two versions. The Resident Evil 4 remake VR and this the original Resident Evil 4 VR that they did. They removed some things in the original that they're supposed to not to, and they removed it in the original Resident Evil 4 VR, and then there's the Resident Evil 4 remake VR. Why I chose Resident Evil, the original team, and M2 more, like Resident Evil Death Island is what I remember when it's released. Is the content that was the original that I remember from Resident Evil 4, the original, like cheesy dialogue, the "Who are you?" when Leon says he's cool, or like what do you did, Sadler, or like you have to care, you have to save the AI, and you have to like attack, and then you have to like face Sadler, and it was like a movie for me, and that's why I prefer the original Resident. They still have it, just they didn't like wanted to put it in the series so long. And when you see the, like for example, if you see the movie of Resident Death Island and Vendetta, you know what I mean. That's the original content that used to be for Resident 4, Resident 3, and before the changings, before all of that, they brought back the original, and that's why I have Resident Death Island, Vendetta. I have the also it's a TV, the Resident Degeneration, the Damnation. I like the Degeneration. I like that style. I like that style of story. Then have someone else change it, or they could change it if they want. Or in them, the Resident Evil team, they could change it. They could change the content. They could change it looks. It's okay for me, right? When I play Resident Evil 4 and I see how it is, it's okay because like they didn't cut content, they didn't like remove stuff. They did. You still have asked more, you know. You still like the players. Still have asked more, like, oh, director cut, Resident Evil 4 director cut. Where's chainsaw mode? Or something like that. You should have done that when you had a chance and talking about Resident Evil 4. And like, I like that style of this generation. That's why I've been waiting for that. And they did Vendetta, they did Death Island. That's why. And even Resident Evil 4. Yeah, Resident Evil 4 Remake 3. Resident 3 Remake also, I have to keep it that. My Nightmare and Inferno. That's my difficulty that I like, and that's why it's better. Resident Outbreak. Resident Outbreak. No, they're gonna do Resident Outbreak. And Resident Evil 4, Resident Evil, Leon. I like M2. They didn't mess up, you know. They didn't like. They really put Resident Evil. They really did Resident Evil 3. They give Resident Evil Resistance. They put the multiplayer. They have M2, right? They still have M2 with them. And Resident Evil 4 is good. Complete game. You have your separate ways. You did have your speed run, but there was updates, and then you lost your. I think you still could do those glitches, but I don't know much. And like Leon. Yeah, I want to see Leon because I think everyone wants to see Leon. Is it Resident Evil 4? Maybe Resident Evil 9? Oh, whatever. That's why I like that style from Resident Evil 4. Like, that's why in Resident Evil 4, the original VR, they changed some things, and then Resident Evil 4 Remake, they did. Well, it was from the original Resident Evil team, and the Resident Evil, the movie, they say it was rebooted, but it didn't affect the original story, and they brought back Death Island, and then Vendetta, and then Silent Hill. We will see the city of Silent Hill. I don't know how well it look. Really gear. But like they say, the Konami team, they didn't touch the Resident Metal Gear Solid 3. Maybe they will change some stuff, I don't know. But Metal Gear Solid 3, they did show the boss. I like Resident Evil. I don't know. Like I say, I don't know much if they do listen. Similar to Metal Gear Solid 3 or Silent Hill. I don't know if they listen. Like I say, I don't know if Resident Evil listen more. 100%. Oh no. Resident Evil 0, Core. I really talk about the other things like the Xbox, PlayStation, no, the Xbox, showcase about Metal Gear, and the Silent Hill. Like Resident Evil has been really, I really hope that they don't, or maybe they will take a day off. I know. Will they release another trailer? People been looking for a trailer for Resident Evil. Yeah, and for example, if M2 hadn't been kicked out from Resident Evil 4, I think they will have put Operation Javier. Because like they say, they have all the original team back and the former, and then they did the Resident Evil 4, and they will have had Ashley her own campaign. Showing Ashley, I don't think the players see the trailer that Ashley was on her own running from someone, from maybe the villager, and then went straight to the church area, and Ashley, her, in the picture. The dark shadow figure touched Ashley. That's really her. Like her own, that would have completed a campaign, you know. They released Gold Edition. But I think M2 did it right? Like, I know, like the fans, like only if I was like kind of like saying, like, oh, put Ashley the campaign, more content. Where's Operation Javier? But M2, maybe Resident Evil 0. If M2 get another shot, because they did separate ways. Resident Evil 0, they could like, okay, we come in, we put a multiplayer, we put the difficulty, we put the monsters. I don't know how difficult it will be. Resident Evil 4, it's really big, but it's popular. Resident Evil 0, I'm looking forward more, because like, come on, it's Resident Evil 0. It's not, maybe it is the most hated series, but hey, Resident Evil 0 is good. It's like Resident Outbreak, man. It's like Silent Hill, where it's the city, where it's like it's not open world, but it is. You're in a city. It's like in Resident Zero. It's like that. You're like maybe the forest would be playable, the train, and then you travel, and it takes you to the mansion, and then you face zombies, and then you face maybe Bravo team popping out. You see like stuff in the series, and like there's like screenshot of Resident Zero remake that shows, and Veronica. It's okay to change it. It's okay. You know why? Because I got to see Death Island, that they still got it. They still have the style that they removed. They still have it, you know? And so, I don't care about Veronica. I don't care if they change some things. Maybe no. I'm not sure. Veronica is my favorite also, as long as this is Zero. Veronica? No, I don't want the. Maybe they could change some things, yeah. Well, not like just the thematic, like Chris Redfield escaping, saving Claire Redfield, finding the Claire Redfield, what happened to her, and what happened to Steve, campaign of Steve. There is like a campaign of Steve that they shown. I really hope M2s really did saw those videos and make Veronica better and put M2 in the Steve, the separate campaign. That'd be good, and then Resident Zero will have Billy Cullen separate campaign. I think M2 should put that in and see the videos. Like Resident 3, like to see the videos. I don't know if they were listening. I didn't know if it was M2. Because M2, I don't know if they listened M2. Or like M2 listen? Was M2 the one listen? Or Capcom team of Resident Evil listen? Or they both didn't listen and they just did their own. And that's why I'm explaining. And like really do want a Resident Zero. Veronica. I do want Veronica. Maybe first Veronica, and then Steve campaign knows about his story, what happened to him. That'd be first, just like they did in Resident Evil 4, where Leon is training against Krauser, and then he show him in his mission. He was in the White House, and then he went straight to his mission to Resident Evil 4, and that's something, right? I want to see more of that story, more of that cutscenes, and do more, you know? It's like a movie, like, why not see more of that? And Steve, and then what happened to Steve, how he got there, campaign, areas to explore, who's faster, Steve or Claire? Maybe Steve or Claire, I don't know. This is huge. Like Resident Evil 4, there's Ashley, you know, it's right there. The big shadow figure. That's Ashley. No Leon, no nothing. It's Ashley. Look at that. It's right there. There's a campaign, dude. Well, they didn't want to put that in. And like, maybe the next remake of Resident Evil 2, maybe zombies will enter doors. Did they listen? Maybe they put zombies enter doors in Resident Zero. We'll call Veronica. Like, hey, you want to show Resident Zero? So, like, how it looks. I really want to show Resident Zero also, because it's a good series. Like Resident Evil 4. Resident Zero. That's something, dude. That's something with the Zero. And this co-op. This game looks better. Looks like from Resident Evil 4. And it's just a dream because someone just post this, and I'm not sure it's legit because like M2 would have done this. Look, it's Billy. Warriors, dude? What is this? Like, you're in the forest, really? I'm just making sure, yo. It does look like they're in the forest, or coming out from the mansion, or it's like a fog. Go in the train. Look, there's co-op, there's look at this monsters. There's Malikius from Resident Zero. But you can't have this. This cannot be true. Resident Evil, like, and then, like, listen. They hadn't listened and they didn't put, the doors open, the players zombies enter doors, zombies make it difficult for players. Yeah, this is Zero. It's a good series.